Hi everyone! Welcome to the BoldSign API tutorial. In this video, I'll guide you through embedding the template creation into your application. I'll cover how to generate an embedded template link and integrate it using an iframe. Additionally, I will show you how to customize the toolbar. Let's get started. First, I navigate to the developer documentation on creating the embedded template link to find the list of properties and their descriptions, along with code snippets in various programming languages. Since I'm using a console application, I copy the .NET code snippets and paste them into my program.cs file. I have already installed the BoldSign NuGet package, which you can install from the NuGet package manager. Next, I update the code. In the API client, I set the API key to connect with BoldSign services. If you haven't created your API key yet, you can create it from the BoldSign web app. The template client object is used to create the embedded template link similar to a regular template, but with extra properties for customization, which I will show later. You can upload your files or allow users to upload their files and change the settings, making the process flexible and user-friendly. In the template properties, I change the template title and document title. You can assign roles and upload files. However, since I allow users to create, I skip these properties. You can specify the template properties that you want to predefine for the users here. Now let's look at the additional properties available to customize the template URL. First, the View option configures the initial page that loads from the generated URL. You can set this to the filling page or the prepare page. The filling page is used to customize roles and force authentication, and more, while the prepare page configures form fields for the roles. Based on your requirements, you can choose the appropriate View option. Since I'm allowing the user to create the template, I set it to filling page. Next, I display the toolbar by setting the show toolbar property to true, which is hidden by default. When enabling the toolbar, its buttons such as save, create, navigate, and preview will be enabled automatically. You can also hide buttons by setting the appropriate property. I'll hide the preview button from the toolbar. If you want to display tooltips on the prepare page, enable this property. Finally, I pass these properties to the Create Embedded Template URL. An embedded template link will be generated. A draft template will be created, and once the template creation process is complete using the embedded link, the final template will be created. Until then, it will remain a draft. I log the template link in the console. I run the sample, and the template link is logged in the console. I copy the URL and paste it into the browser, where the filling page is rendered. Let's check whether the preview option in the toolbar is hidden. I add files and roles to navigate to the next page. The prepare page is rendered. Expand the More Actions dropdown, and you will see that the preview button is not shown. Next, I will show you how to embed this link in an iframe. You can integrate the link in your preferred way, such as pop-up window, new window, etc. I navigate to the developer documentation, where you will find sample code snippets for embedding the template link in an iframe. These client-side triggers control the embedded template page that is loaded within the iframe. Additionally, the template link triggers these client-side events to your application, which I will demonstrate. First, I'll copy the code for creating the iframe and paste it onto my HTML. I set the generated URL as the source attribute of the iframe and run the sample. The filling page is rendered within the iframe. Next, I will show you how to customize the toolbar and its button actions by client-side triggers and handle client-side events. I navigate to my console application and set the show toolbar property to false to hide the toolbar. I then enable the toolbar buttons such as navigation, preview, save, and create. I run the sample and copy the generated URL, set it to the source attribute in the iframe, and run the HTML sample. Now the toolbar is not shown. Next, I copy the code snippets from the developer documentation on custom toolbar buttons and paste them into my HTML. Then copy the scripts for the button actions and paste them into my HTML. Finally, I copy the code for handling the client-side events and paste it under the script tag. In the onCreate success event, I add an alert with a message and run the sample. See, the sample is rendered with custom toolbar buttons. I add the files and roles for the template. If you want to update the template settings, you can do it here. I click the next button to navigate to the next page, where I add the signature form field. I can preview the template by clicking the Preview button and exit the preview by clicking the Exit Preview option. I click the Save option to save the changes. Finally, when I click the Create template, an embedded template is created successfully and the alert message is displayed. That's how the embedded template URL is customized, allowing users to create the templates within your application. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more BoldSign API tutorials.